Well, I'm about to ride Randonneurs Ontario Win-Del 200km Brevet. I haven't done another brevet this year, so this is the first one for me, and looking forward to it.
Well, good luck. That's good. That's good prospect.
The pace was just a bit too strong for me, so I had to let them go. Now they're stopped, and I'm gonna keep rolling for a bit. I've reached Waterford. I'm going to stop at the Belgian Barista. Let's see what time it is. It's just afternoon. Okay, let's get a coffee. So that was a quick stop at the Belgian Barista in Waterford. I'll be back on course. I am in Paris. Made it to St. George's Control. Oh, I'm tired. And yeah, I'll get some Gatorade and maybe a Snickers bar and keep going. Really fighting cramps now the last while. I was off the bike for 5 minutes. The abductor on my right leg, and it's just, it's nothing. So I finished the brevet. I'm at the control and I'm having some fries and with extra salt and an iced tea. I finished at 16:40, so 8 hours and 40 minutes elapsed time. I had lots of issues with cramps, well, in the second half of the ride, and then especially getting toward the end. I had to stop several times for 4 or 5 minutes to try to work the cramps out. It was mostly in my right leg and my abductor. It would really tighten up. I found if I got off the bike and walked a bit, that seemed to really help. The guys that I started with, they were out in front that I had to let go. Then they stopped at the control in Harley And I just kept riding. But I never saw them again, surprisingly enough. I kept expecting them to pass me, but they didn't. They were really moving. And I think really, I went out really hard with them at the start of the ride, and that may have contributed to me getting cramps. Mind you, this was the longest ride I've done all year, and even after I was riding on my own, I was still going pretty hard. I'm pretty happy with the ride. I hadn't done a brevet this year, so this was my first 200 this year, and well, I did fine. I did okay, and I got to be happy about that. I did a lot more brevets last year. Did a full series, but this was the first brevet I've done this year, and I don't know. There's a couple of more 200s coming up. I'm not sure whether I will do one or any of them. I wanted to do at least one, and I've done it. Anyway, I'm going to hang around, see when the rest of the guys get here, and in the meantime, I'll enjoy my salty fries. They're tasting pretty good right now. And here they come. Yoo-hoo! Awesome ride. Awesome.